The United States Environmental Protection Agency unveiled its new Clean Power Plan last week, promising a 30% slash in CO2 emissions from America's power plants by the year 2030. China, the United States, and the European Union are the world's top 3 producers of CO2. China is moving away from coal-fired power plants, spurred by the country's pollution problem, while there's a growing demand for coal in the European Union. We begin with this report from CCTV's Lingnan.
American power companies got a wake-up call from the United States government last week. The Environmental Protection Agency proposed the first limits on carbon emissions in this nation's history, affecting more than 1,600 coal-fired electric power plants. The EPA aims to slash emissions over the next 15 years without hurting the economy.
In 2030, the Clean Power Plan will deliver climate and health benefits of up to $90 billion. Average electricity bills will be 8% cheaper.
This is the single worst blow to Kentucky's economy.
Not everyone stands to benefit. In 2013, coal generated 39% of American electricity. Opponents say big cuts in CO2 emissions will raise utility bills, weaken the power grid, and cost jobs. On the same day, the EPA released its Clean Power Plan. He Jiankun, chairman of China's Advisory Committee on Climate Change, said China would introduce a cap on carbon emissions. Later, he said this was his personal view that did not represent Chinese government policy. On the other hand, the 28-nation European Union imported about 47 million tons of U.S. coal in 2013, a 350% increase in a decade. Although the EU is one of the cleanest energy markets in the world, its appetite for coal has grown, and not just any coal, but the kind with high sulfur content, a fossil fuel that environmentalists call dirty. Lingnan, CCTV.